Okay, let's review these divas. Okay. Hello Descendants fans, hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm gonna be reviewing the Descendants Rise of Red dolls. These ones are the queens of the new franchise. So let's review, we're gonna be reviewing, boop, we're gonna review Cinderella, played like Brandy, and also the queen, another queen, boop. We're also gonna be reviewing the Queen of Hearts, aka Bridget. That's why I'm wearing like Bridget theme outfit. Not so much for Cinderella, but like these two in general. Yes. Again, if you don't want to miss, I'm planning to do like a Cinderella doll ranking video similar to what I did with Ariel. Please make sure you subscribe and like if you want to miss any more videos, especially with that one. And also, if you want more exclusive content, please make sure to check out my Patreon account. I posted a video like a few weeks ago about my doll tour, like what's going on behind the scenes, how many dolls I have and stuff. So if you want to support me more, please make sure to check out my Patreon. Otherwise, enjoy this video with this review and stuff. So it's been a hot minute since I did the Uma, like Ursula's daughters and slash her sister. So we're gonna be reviewing the actual like Queen of Hearts and Cinderella. These are like the main plot-ish in the movie, but even though they were in the movie for like 5 seconds, it felt like it. So she's Brandy, but she's in there more than her. So this is the deluxe version from Mattel. And if you're interested in getting both of these, I'm gonna leave them both down below in the Amazon front. If you get it from my link, it will help, another way to help the channel too as well. So lots of stuff to do, lots of links down there. So you know what, in further ado, let's just get right into like how the boxes like. So the boxes are very similar to one another. They both have the Queen of Hearts. This one works for me because it's like, I wish that they both have different like aesthetics similar to the Monster High like pre-production, like different like styles of like all the same. Because me seeing it like with Brandy Cinderella, it's very weird. I wish it was more like blue instead of like just the same. And they both have the same, you know, like look how the same they are. They both have like the same design front. You can see them over here. They're very like much the deluxe version versus like the other core refresh one are like plastic. This one is like, you know, you can tell how deluxe is. They both have the Rise of Red logo in each of the sides. The only difference is at the back we have like the iconic character pictures of Brandy and Rita Ora over here. You can pause and read to describe like who they are and stuff. And Mattel. So I got it right, and then at the bottom you can screenshot if you can find them in your local whatever toys are sold. As I said, I don't know why. Getting Brandy's easy. She's like everywhere. But getting the Queen of Hearts, she's like very rare. I don't know why. I found her on Amazon. She was just on stock. Okay, I'm just gonna get her because she hasn't been on stock for so long because I don't want to miss the opportunity. I remember when these dolls were like shown to the public, I always wanted them in my collection. Like I would love a Brandy Cinderella, and then of course the Queen of Hearts. She's just iconic, and so I finally have them both in my hand. I feel like they probably have doll stamp because it feels like Christmas over here. So that's a little bit like quick review of like how the box looks like. So that's it. Okay, that's it. Okay, let me just unbox them for you. And I don't like it how one of the boxes is kind of bad. I think Brandy Cinderella is very ruined. Like look how chunky it is. That's the problem when you order stuff from Amazon. So let me just take them out of the box. Okay, 3, 2, 1. I hope these queens don't fight. Okay, so I finally got these queens out of the box, and I just want to show you how they look like. They pretty much have like identical like backgrounds and stuff. I wish that the Queen of Hearts has like Wonderland Castle and then Cinderella has her castle. I think this is a better look without anything falling. You can see like the Queen of Hearts castle here, and then Cinderella. So yeah, okay, I finally got them out of the box. I find them, it's very interesting with like, I feel like these are like two different types of dolls. Okay, so here they are, boop and boop. Oh, these queens. I could tell which dolls Mattel spends much more money on versus the other one, even though they're basically like the same price. I'm very disappointed with Brandy. Why does she not come with a doll stand, but Miss Queen of Hearts does come with a doll stand? Like maybe does she come with a doll stand? I don't think so, because it was obviously that she does come with a doll stand, but the Miss Brandy doesn't come with a doll stand. Like this is such a crime. Well, I think they spend much more money with her dress versus like this balloon puff dress. But so she doesn't come with any accessory. The only accessory, let's talk about accessories first. The only accessory she comes in is her crown, her plastic crown, which we'll talk about it soon, and a necklace. And then Miss Miss Queen of Hearts, Bridget, comes with, like, of course, she comes with a crown, like a pink reddish crown. And she comes with gloves. They both come with gloves, as they should. And she comes with this doll stand. I also want to keep this, like, card over here for her to, like, display, let her, like, touch it and stuff. It's just the queen, like, cards and stuff, which is a great, you know, accessory to have for her. I love her red hair, honestly. Yeah, this is her doll stand. I think how this works is it doesn't have any logo. It's not like a special Disney. I think, like, you just put them, let me show you. I think you just put them, I don't like these doll stands. I think you just put them, like, there you go, between, like, their legs, and they just stand like this if they want. I don't know why she didn't get one, but the Queen of Hearts got one. So let's talk about the elephant in the roof. Let's talk about their outfits. Here's Cinderella's outfit. Gotta say, as I said, I'm not really a big fan of Cinderella's, like, actual outfit. I was like, oh my god, it looks like, I don't know, it just looks, I prefer, like, her 90s, like, look versus, like, this. So, but I gotta say, I love how when you look at it, it doesn't look, like, printed on. It looks like Mattel added some details with this dress, of course. I love the little, like, puffy sleeves they have. I know in the movie, it doesn't look like she's wearing gloves, but she is. She's just wearing, like, crystal clear gloves, but in the doll, she does have gloves, which I like, gives homage to, like, the original. And she has, like, her necklace over here, her plastic necklace. I wish that they gave her, like, a choker, just a homage to the animation version, since, like, she's the Disney, like, the Descendants person, like, she's, like, you know, black and stuff. She's a black, like, Cinderella. And I gotta say, the silhouette of the dress, it reminds me of, like, Tiana's, like, blue dress. But, like, how I love, like, the little train here at the back, which you can very much see. And it reminds me of, like, these, like, balloon dress. Her dress is like a balloon. I love, like, if you look at the bottom here, it has, like, a little, like, circle here, which I really like. I love the fabric that they use for her dress. It's very, like, silk, which, you know, you expected it to be silk. I think it would have elevated the look more if she has, like, a little bit, like, corset to make the dress, like, more poofy, but you don't have to, because this balloon dress, you know, does it for you. I don't know, it's just very simple, and that's basically it. Like, I feel like they didn't put, hopefully in the sequel, I mean, I gave my thoughts and opinions about how I felt about their first look. I mean, spoiler, I don't really like it. I feel like it's a lot more worse, but yeah, yes. And in case you're wondering, yes, with the shoes, she does come with these, like, glass slipper shoes. It's very simple. You don't really see much about it in the movie, but she does come with this glass slipper. And then we're just gonna talk about the dolls one by one, okay? And then, so, yeah, we talk about her accessory, and let's talk about her hair. I get where they're going. I love, like, the fishtail. I really love, like, this little bun here they have at the front to make it look like, I wish they just did it that way, like, in the bun, instead of, like, keeping it. I don't mind, like, her blue hair. I would say it's a weird choice. I wish she just kept her hair black. I would love it if her hair is, like, a dreadlocks, which I would like. You know, I wish her hair is a little bit, like, half down, half up, which I would honestly prefer. I don't know why in the entire movie her hair is just basically, you know, like this. I love this little braid over here. I know in the movie she has a little bit of a dreadlock during the fish braid, but of course a doll, you cannot really, it's hard to do that. If you look at the details in the movie, she does have a little bit of, like, dreadlocks over here. I love, you know, the little, like, hair design. I see it's a little bit, like, between, like, dark blue, lighter blue, like sky blue, I would say. And I don't know, I just wish they just did, like, a different hairstyle. Oh yeah, by the way, her hair is a little bit gelled up. It's a little bit gel because they want to keep the silhouette like this in the box. But yeah, let's talk. I think the superstar here is the face mold. Mattel does a great job with, like, realistic slash, like, animated characters with the celebrity. They did such a fabulous job capturing, like, Brandy, I would say. But I don't think it's not as good as, like, the original version, which got scrapped, which was very unfortunate. But otherwise, they did such a great job capturing, like, Brandy. It's like a mix between, like, an existing Barbie doll and you just put her in it. Her makeup is very simple. She has a little bit, like, blue eyeliner, like midnight and stuff, but otherwise it's just, like, a simple makeup thingy bejig, like, very simple, just like Cinderella. And I don't know, she just felt like, I was gonna say, like, just Brandy in a Cinderella costume, not, like, actually, like, legit Cinderella. But I'm glad she's back, and I hope to see more of her in the sequel. Maybe she might turn into a villain. That's what some people are predicting. And so we talk about the face mold, and then the body articulation is the same. She can move like her, and she has, like, arms articulation, like a normal what's it called again, like a normal, like, Barbie extra. She doesn't have, like, waist articulation, but she does have knee articulation, and that's pretty much it. She's a great, like, very posable doll. I would say. And I also love like how in her gloves you can definitely like take this off and stuff, which I really love the little detail. I'm very glad that they use like actual fabric. It doesn't feel like plastic, because of course like the amount of price you're paying for her. I just wish that her dress was designed better. And I hate how they put like some holes when they attach her in the doll that's like this, which I really dislike. It sucks. So that's my quick review of Brandy Cinderella. Okay, let's move on to the queen that Mattel definitely spent so much money on. Is boom. Here's the Queen of Hearts. Oh my goodness. And I gotta say, the star of her, I really love her dress. I love like her Queen of Hearts dress. Okay, by the way, I don't like this corset. I don't like how plastic it is. It's very plastic. I wish that they use actual like fabric to do this. Or honestly, just do a different outfit. I don't like how plastic is. I don't know how to take this out. Oh yeah, there's a little bit, yeah, there's a little bit like thingy over here if you want this out, like a button to take this out. But I just don't like how plastic it is, you know. However, I think they spend so much money on the design of this dress. I really love like the little like flower rose over here, which the budget came here. I guess I said I love like the little like silk material they use. I really, you know, I'm just very impressed with the flower design. Like, it's very pretty. It's exactly how you would thought the dress would be once you see this in the movie and stuff. And I'm really a big fan of this dress. I mean, it's iconic for a reason. I would love it if they captured like her other dress, which is like made out of like black, like something to with black and red. This is just full on red stuff. But this is the most like iconic outfit that she wore, and you know, and it's a little bit like plastic, but I'm just very impressed like how much effort Mattel put with this dress. That's why there wasn't like so much. I feel like they made it like limited edition-ish. There's that. I just don't like how plastic like her corset is, like the heart, which makes it like super difficult. However, her crown is obviously red, but some of the lightings will make it look like it's pink, which I really like the little like hint about her fate towards the end of the movie with her turning into like actual bridge because of the timeline and stuff. And let's talk about yeah, her shoes. It's just simple. It's just a simple like red high heels. I really like how Mattel's making them wear like heels instead of like flats, like what some Disney store princesses are doing. Then I wish all the Disney princess dolls are like this, like the basic ones, but they're not. Let's talk about the hair. The hair is very, very soft. I'm surprised, like it's very soft. I love how red it is. Like, this is a lot longer than Ariel's, like, oh my god, her hair keeps on shredding, which is normal. I love how red it is, her hair. Definitely she needs a little bit of a wash because of like not how straight it is. And I love how the first front, there's a little bit of like gel in it just to keep it like straps and stuff. I mean, what made it easy is the crown too. Of course, the crown makes it like hard, like separate, like not just the crown, but also like the corset too, that keep the doll have different, like make sure her hair is kind of like this. Honestly, I wish her hair is a little bit longer. I would say I wish her hair is a little bit longer since it's a doll, but I'll take it. I'll take like at least it's long. You know, I think this is. I'm pretty sure they have exactly like the same. I think Brandy's hair is like the longest, I would say, and. Yeah, I just don't like how plastic her crown is. I wish she had like some little like gem gold in it, especially the amount of price you're paying, but that's okay. Oh yeah, by the way, her gloves. I don't remember her wearing gloves throughout the entire movie. She didn't even wear gloves, but anyway. I love how rubbery it is. It's not, thank God it's not painted on. It's actual like legit like fabric. I think it's like fake leather. It's definitely fake leather, and you can definitely remove it if you want. I know it looks like plastic on, but it's not. It's just like this to complete the look, especially the amount of price you're paying. And yeah, I also love this little like necklace she has. It's plastic. No, I think it's painted on. No, it's not. It's not painted on. It's attached to like the strings and stuff. But yeah, okay, let's talk about the face mold. I love this face mold. I love how the face mold, it's a mix between like Rita Ora and like the Queen of Hearts. You can obviously tell she's like a wicked villain, which I really like. I really like how it captures her. She reminds me of like the Queen of Evil Queen a little bit, like with the the face sculpt. I really love the makeup they use with the red and the lipstick. I feel like they did such a great job capturing like doll transformation with Rita Ora. That's like the biggest. So I think she has one of like the best like face mold, I would say, for Disney. So yes, I think same thing. She has the same articulation as Brandy. She can move her arms. She can move like her head. I don't know how you can do it because of the corset here she has. She can definitely bend on her knees. She really loves bending on her knees. And yeah, that is pretty much it. And she definitely comes with this doll stand, so you can display her with this doll stand. I'm trying to do it. See? Oh my god. I wish the doll stand was like Queen of Hearts theme. Oh yeah, I heard her cards over here. It does like stick into her if you allow it to. Oh my god, her hair is shredding. Okay. So that's a little bit of a comparison between these two frenemies. Okay, let's move on to the high comparison between these two and the other dolls. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Oh my god. Okay, welcome to the high comparison. For now, I'm gonna put all the Cinderellas. That a great comparison versus like Alice. Of course, Alice is like the shortest out of like all of the 4 other adult like Disney characters, I would say. Like, look how tiny. She's like the daughter of Cinderella, I would say. I feel like Lily James Cinderella's a lot taller than all of these, even though the camera doesn't prove it, but she is because of the dress. I mean, I was gonna say like the shoes too. I feel like out of like who's the tallest out between like, I don't know, like this Cinderella, Brandy looks a little bit shorter than Disney's version of Cinderella. That's a different version of Cinderella, I gotta say. That's why she looks very different. I got inspired from like Lily James Cinderella, like that's why. And I feel like, yeah, I feel like Rita Ora Cinderella is a lot taller than Brandy Cinderella. Like, look at all this. Hold on, let me just put like the Descendants dolls. If I do a comparison between all the Rise of Red dolls that I have so far, they all come in pairs. I would say like Uliana looks a little bit taller than out of the 3. And the shortest is of course like Brandy. Poor Brandy. Brandy is like a very petite Cinderella. Versus like Rita Ora looks like a little bit taller than Uma over here. But like you can see like a little bit of a height difference, especially with the shoes. And yeah, you can see like a little bit the different qualities between like these two dolls versus like the deluxe one, I would say. But nothing competes like Lily James Cinderella. She is a queen. And then just like Alice looks, of course, like the shortest out of all of them. And then this Cinderella, it's exactly like the same height as everybody else. So yeah, that's a little bit of a high comparison. Oops. Okay, I realized that the lamp is on now because it's like almost 5. Anyway, so that is my quick review of Cinderella and the Queen of Hearts, aka Bridget. I gotta say that there's some flaws and pros with these dolls. I really love the articulation that they have and the beautiful, wonderful face mold. Mattel does a great job balance between like how the actors or the actresses look like in real life, but also transform into dolls, make them a little bit like realistic / like Barbie form, which Mattel does a fabulous job with. I think the problem is the way like these costumes are designed, like when you translate to dolls. Like yes, like I love like the little like skirt over here action that's happening, but I just wish that the corset isn't plastic. I wish it was made out of like real material. And Cinderella's like the simplest one. Like she's like I would be I feel like I'll be more cautious with this doll because Queen of Hearts, even though you can obviously play with them or whatever, I just feel like Cinderella will be the one that's easy to play with around because like not a lot of like accessories she has versus like Cinderella. I'm just ashamed, like why does she not have a doll stand? Like it's Brandy, thank you very much. Like, she deserves a doll stand. Got it also, which I'm happy that one of them, you know, got a doll stand. So yeah, let me know in the comments below, what do you think of these two dolls? Are you planning to get them yourself or I also really love Bridget's Descendants 2 outfit, like her curly hair. I can't wait to see how that would translate in dolls like next year. So yeah, let me know in the comments below, what do you think of these dolls? And I'll see you all on the next doll video. Okay, be sure to subscribe and like, and I'll see you all next time. Okay, bye. You ain't living it. Self, and I just put it in a doll. So she's like one of my least favorite outfits, unfortunately. With oh wait, that's it. Okay.